I'm Andrea, and welcome to this week's session of The Journey Home. So, today I want to talk to you about some upcoming shows. We have story time with Andra Yath's kids' books. We're going to be reading kids' books live, and we're also going to be having narrative nights. There's a lot of authors out there that are really putting really great works out into the world, and literacy is at an all-time low. So, this is my attempt to really help with literacy and really bring to you people that are really just putting such great, inspiring work out in our worlds because I love meeting people, and this is just another great way to build community in our communities. So, I also want to talk to you about some of the things that I see online. So, I've been in health a really long time, and when I see things that make me pause, it's kind of scary for me, right? So, I hear a lot of things out there that just aren't true, and then I hear people that are talking very authoritative, like they know the answers, and people tend to listen to them. And what they're saying has risks and benefits. So a lot of people fast for religious reasons and for health reasons, but you should always pay credence to what the science really does promote, right? So everything that we do as nurses is backed by science. It's evidence-based practice, right? So I saw someone talking about eating once a day, and that's the best and only thing to do. So um, I'm not okay with that because I find it very hard for someone to consume all the nutrients that a body requires daily in one sitting. But it's also going to increase your fat storage because your body does see scarcity mode, and it's going to slow down your metabolism. So is that healthy? No, not really. It's also cholesterol is really driven by the liver, right? So it's responsible for cholesterol. It's going to cause an overproduction of that cholesterol, right? When it doesn't have enough of what the body needs. The other thing is that these kind of OMAD diets cause insulin spikes and crashes, so that's not really good for your insulin levels, your blood glucose, right? So we want to take all of these things into consideration. It's really not great for your hormones. No, it's not. And it will cause increase in cortisol levels because your body is under more stress. So to live a healthy, happy life, we really do want to keep those cortisol levels at bay because stress is the leading cause of disease. So any of these gimmicks out there or these diets that really promote things that are going to increase those stress levels, I caution you to have caution, right? To always pay attention to the science and always be that investigative reporter when it comes to your health. Nobody out there has a degree in your body and what's going on, what other comorbidities you might have going on, your family history. So it's really hard for someone to project what the nation should be doing for health when they really don't have the science that backs that up, right? So when we experiment and really do these findings in evidence-based practice, it's on more of a global scale, right? So what the science says happens in these 100 people or these 1,000 people, right? So but there's millions of people in the world. So what works for one doesn't always work for everybody. So this is just for you to consider this a cautionary tale, right? So there were a lot of people out there telling me what I should be doing for my body. As far as they were concerned, everything was within normal limits, right? Until I asked for specific tests and everything was off the charts and everything I thought about my body was correct. But they were basing it on their lab reports, and every hospital has different regulations. So because I wasn't asking for those specific autoimmune tests yet, I didn't really realize the severity of how sick I was getting while these people were symptom management instead of really looking to cure what was going on in my body. So There's a lot of good people out there teaching great things, but don't always listen to everything you hear, right? Especially when it comes to your health and your livelihood. So I just wanted to spend a few minutes talking about health and these OMAD diets. A lot of people do partake in these. They are religious observance for many people. And fasting is not a bad thing, but to only eat one meal a day kind of ensures that you're not getting all the nutrients that your body requires, right? The right amounts of fats, the right amounts of proteins, and the right amounts of carbohydrates. It's really hard to consume all those vegetables and fruits all in one sitting, correct? So just think about that and pay mind to logic sometimes. So you don't need a degree in common sense to really hear what some of the things out there are saying and to really create pause for yourself and really look into it. So a lot of people are looking for health answers. There's a lot of misconceptions about out there about what health is, a lot of different teachings. So just listen to what you think you can stick to and start where you are at right now. So if you want to eat healthy, then start eating healthier choices, right? And that is going to have a bigger impact than these fads and these diets that people are out there promoting. The best diet for you is the one that makes you happy, right? The one that feeds and nourishes your body. That's it. It's that simple, right? You do want to eat less processed foods and sugars and just start eating more fruits and vegetables and healthy choices and fats and proteins and things like that. Okay. So the other thing is I have a lot of new shows coming up. I am starting the show actually in a few minutes. Story time. So we're going to have kids' books where authors come in and they read some of their books to the audience. Okay. I think this is a great way for parents to have a few minutes of downtime. I also think it's great to help those creative imaginations in our children really experiment more with their imagination and to really get lost in a story. I loved that as a child. We also have one for adults, adult authors, where they're telling narrative stories based on their books, right? So literacy is on an all-time low, and I feel like I'm obligated to help get it up there a little bit, right? So that's it. I just wanted to come in and spend a few minutes with you. Of course, I've have less time these days, much more shows, but I am always here talking about health. So if you don't know who I am Audra Annette. This is Journey Home, and you can find me just about everywhere. I'm on Facebook under my name. I'm on Instagram under Coach Pro. I'm literally everywhere. I'm on YouTube at Andra Annette Wellness. So I hope you'll follow, like, and subscribe if you enjoy this channel. Have a great day.